I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, am always fascinated with the cities of America. Whenever I see a list of the best cities or worst cities in this country, I'm automatically interested, even if that list is something as outrageous as the top 5 fattest cities in the nation. Well, US News compiles an annual list of the best cities to live in the country every year, and they just released their list for the top cities of 2021 to 2022. So let's scroll through the top 10, and I'll let you guys decide whether this list is accurate or not. And by the way, this isn't my list, so please don't hit this video with that trusty thumbs down because you disagree with it. You can hit that thumbs down button on my next video when I share with you guys my personal opinions about this list, because do I agree with this list? Absolutely freaking not. But as for now, let's take a look at the top 10 and see why these cities were chosen. Number 10, Portland, Oregon. While the Rose City ranks 64th in best places to retire, there is much to be said about why it ranks 10th in places to live. The city boasts a very interesting downtown that, while certainly has gone downhill recently, still features a great amount of things to do that range from those awesome food carts along with some of the country's best coffee shops. As far as employment goes, the city has an unemployment rate lower than the national average, surprisingly, to go along with a higher salary average compared to the national average. Also, the tech industry is certainly on the rise here, and you can definitely bet that this city is seeing a huge growth of fresh college grads looking to make their mark. Trust me, you're not going to see a bunch of older folks coming up here to vacation and live their retired life, but you'll certainly see that younger audience come in and adopt to the Portland way of living. On top of that, Portland is actually home to some great elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools, to which many are actually ranked in the US News' top schools in the country list. Say what you want about Portland and the direction it is headed, but there is no arguing that there is still a lot that the city has to offer. And plus, they got the Blazers, and they love their Blazers. Go to a Blazers game if you're ever down here. Number 9, Sarasota, Florida. Ranked 16th in 2020 and ranked 1st in places to retire, it really comes as no surprise to see Sarasota so high up on this list. The city has a higher housing cost average than the national average, but man, if there was ever a definition for you get what you pay for, this may be it right here. Sarasota is the second fastest growing place according to US News and the 5th in overall safest places to live. With that being said, it's really no surprise to why this city is ranked 1st in places to retire. That entire metro area is certainly ready to hit that million population mark within the next upcoming years, and much of that is likely because of the city seeing growth in the art scene, the food scene, and the overall culture it presents that can be suitable for both those who are looking for a city with a wonderful nightlife and those who are looking for a city to settle down and enjoy the beautiful Florida beaches. Number 8, Portland, Maine. Ranked 19th in 2020 and jumping all the way to number 8 on this year's list is the other Portland, Maine. The most populous metro area in the state of Maine, and it's actually easy to see why it's become so highly regarded. Portland has such an interesting personality and, dare I say, charm to it. Their downtown and really entire city is known for its local entrepreneurs who are set in creating homegrown and homemade products for other locals. If you like anything outdoorsy, this is truly the city for you, as the winters are super popular for skiers and the summers are super popular for fishing and sailing. And for those in the younger scene, the city also boasts a surprisingly great nightlife as well. The city's average housing cost is below the national average, but it is certainly on the rise due to the popularity it is steadily seeing. Portland has a very low unemployment rate compared to the national average and has become a very popular city for telecommuters, especially as they are able to keep their out-of-state wages and live in this city that features a cheaper means of living. And really, for a city with such great food and great vibes, this shouldn't come as a surprise to see Portland, Maine ranked number 8th in 2021. Number 7, Naples, Florida. Another Florida city cracks the top 10 list here, with Naples, Florida being ranked the 4th best place to retire, the 2nd safest place to live, and the 4th fastest growing place in the country. not a bad laundry list to go off of here. First of all, Naples isn't exactly on here for the affordability. In fact, it's one of the more pricey places to live, but the expression remains true again here. You get what you freaking pay for. While this city has a reputation of being a spot for the older folk to settle down and retire, there is no denying that this city is also on the rise for all demographics as the attraction of some of the best beaches in the country, an incredible food scene, and tons of sunshine is a huge draw. Oh, and if you get bored of some of that slower paced lifestyle, don't forget that Naples actually sits between both Tampa and Miami for anyone who wants to get that quick, fun weekend getaway. It's not hard to see why this city is on the list, and don't be surprised if you see Naples higher up on this list in years to come. Number 6, Colorado Springs, Colorado. For those looking for a less costly alternative to Denver, Colorado Springs might be the way to go for you here, as this city comes in 6th on this list. Colorado Springs has such a unique flair. It's an awesome combination that mixes both that nature life and that city life as well. If you love hiking or mountain biking, this is truly the city for you. If you love craft beer, this is certainly the city for you as well, as the city boasts a strong reputation for the love of outdoors and the love of craft beer. So, as you'd expect, this city is generally for the younger crowd, as it has a median age of just 35 years old. Oh, did I mention that they love their craft beer? Because they love their craft beer. So while the city of Denver trends downwards and the city of Colorado Springs continues to grow, do not be surprised to see this city higher on the list in the next upcoming years. And don't be surprised when you see tech companies begin to move shop over here as well.